Hey, friend, pick up the phone now. I'm trying to edit this podcast episode for y'all, but this can wait. It can wait. It can wait because it looks like we're boycotting Hilton.
I logged into Hilton because I had an account for a while and I wanted to delete my account and I couldn't find anything to delete my account online, so I clicked on the virtual.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for all the love and support. I really appreciate. So right now, Hilton Hotels is facing serious backlash after a controversial decision involving ICE, and a lot of Americans, both black and white, are not happy about it. People are calling this decision reckless, unethical, and bad for business. Critics say it puts profit over people, while others argue it exposes the company to legal and reputational risks. What's interesting is that this isn't just about online noise. There are calls for boycott, employees speaking out, and customers threatening to take their money elsewhere. Some believe this decision could cost Hilton leadership their jobs if the pressure keeps growing. Now let's take a look at how Americans are reacting to this situation.
Just when you think that one corporation, just one fucking corporation, can give a shit about the people, the truth always comes out. So, more updates on the Hilton Hotel. We're back to boycotting. And thank you for those of you who have been tagging me in the videos. So more information. The Hilton Hotels are a franchise, meaning that anybody can buy a hotel and label it the Hilton Hotel, right? So it was one Hilton Hotel, one franchise, who is now under investigation by the owner of the Hilton Hotel to see why ICE was denied onto their premises. Man, we just need one win. And even, I guess even if it's just one franchise that was doing it, I would have taken that as a win. But now that they're under investigation, now we're back to boycotting. It's okay. It's okay.
Guys, we have a major fucking update in the Hilton saga. If you saw our video earlier, we were telling everyone as an act of resistance to call Hilton customer service, cancel your reservations, cancel your rewards, boycott them, flood their social medias, because they decided to drop a franchise owner for standing up against frozen water staying in their hotels. Yeah, we did really good with that. So good that Hilton sent this email to their social media team basically saying that because of all of the negative feedback, they're just going to go silent on social media for 48 hours, basically let this blow over and all will be good. Now, I don't think Hilton realizes just how petty we are. I am one petty fucking bitch. Okay, and we are all petty. I love that about us. We hold a grudge to the very end, okay? I'm a Cancer crash out. You do me dirty, I don't even know who you are anymore. You're dead to me, okay? I was raised by a Capricorn mother. I know petty, okay? So that email just makes me want to hate on you harder. And 48 hours is not going to make people uncancel their reservations, uncancel their Hilton rewards. If anything, it's probably going to make more people upset because you decided that it wasn't that big of a deal. You're just going to go quiet for 48 hours and that's that. Keep it moving. That is not a response. No. So, no can do. In 48 hours, I'm still going to be mad.
All right, settle down. If we're going to do this boycott of Hilton because they decided to reverse their decision on the whole ICE can't stay here and then take the franchise from the owner, we've got to know what we're dealing with. So these are all of the brands of hotels that fall under the Hilton umbrella. And some of them are easy. They just straight up say Hilton, but others like Doubletree, Hampton, Home to Suites, Homewood Suites, those types of things, Embassy Suites. We need to be aware. We can't just boycott the ones that say Hilton in the name. I know we're all planning on going to the Waldorf Astoria soon, but we've got to boycott all of them. So take a good look, save this post, go on their website. They make it really easy to pull this information. But if they're going to not only gladly take in ICE agents and let them stay in all their hotels and wear it like a badge of honor, but are also going to take away the franchise from the person who actually stood up to ICE, yeah, I think it's time they join Target and see what we, the people, can do.
Hilton put out a announcement that they are not anti-ICE. They also stated that the hotels in question that were sending the emails saying they wouldn't allow ICE to stay, those were franchisee hotels, not corporate stores. Problem is, after Hilton announced this and made this statement, the whistleblower came out and said it didn't matter because the franchisees are still refusing to allow ICE agents to stay in their hotels. So the boycott seems to still be on and is intensifying. It got so loud that Hilton had to make an announcement. They didn't want the Bud Light treatment, but if they can rein in their people, they're definitely going to get the Bud Light treatment. At this point, millions of people have said, never staying there again.
Hilton, let me see if I got this right. So this wonderful diva of y'all's decided that they would not be allowing ICE to stay at their hotels. They told them, no, we're not allowing you here. You cannot stay here. You cannot sit with us. Yes, kudos to you. So after that, the DHS and Trump administration decided to slam them and say, this is un-American. You should not be doing it. And it's like, well, they're a private business, right? I thought y'all were okay with private businesses doing what they wanted to do. Because when they fired Jimmy Kimmel, y'all had no problem with that, right? That was a private business, right? But now it's a problem. So, of course, being the weak-minded bitches that they are, the Hilton decided to cave in and say, hey, we're going to be removing them from everything that has to do with us. All the websites, they will not be a part of us anymore because they are not part of our business model. Our model is that we include everybody. But that's so strange because you're including everybody while actively supporting a business or a group entity that is not including everybody. Like, they're actively discriminating against one set group of people, and you're allowing them to stay at your hotel because that is part of your business model. That's so interesting. So, with all of that being said, these are all of the places, well, at least some of them that I can find, that are run by Hilton. We can go ahead and remove them. This is going to be the start of the boycott for Hilton. And make sure you always, if you're in Minnesota, you stay here and support this business. This is the address. This is the hotel that you need to be staying at because we're not fucking with the rest of them.
Friend, pick up the phone. The Hilton canceling all of the reservations for the ICE agents is fucking top tier. That's the type of shit I like. That's the type of pettiness that I like. And I mean, I did not know Hilton was like that. You know what I'm saying? I am a Hilton Honors Rewards member. I just have not stayed in a Hilton in a long time, but you can bet your ass the next time I require a hotel room for whatever reason, it's gotta be Hilton. It's gotta be. There's no other way to say we are not with the bullshit than to cancel. We don't want your money. We don't want your money. Take it back. No, thank you. Immediately, no. Girl, The Hilton said, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here.
It looks like we're going to have to Uno reverse on Hilton. Baby, they are caving to Wigs R Us. Yes, Hilton is now punishing the individual Hilton hotel in Minnesota that denied those ICE agents a stay. Yes, some Hiltons are individually ran. Why would you punish them for running their own shit the way they want to? They have a right to do so. And let's just say that Hilton in Minnesota had immigrants working there. Legal immigrants. But shit, ICE don't give a fuck about that. My point is, Hilton may need to be on the boycott list. Because I wouldn't let any of they asses stay in none of my fucking places. But hey, I'm going to say this. If you are in Minnesota, go to that Hampton Inn by Hilton. Go there. Thank them. Book a stay with them. Fuck the other Hiltons around the place. Go there. Support them. Okay? Because if the big Hilton not gonna stand on business and the little Hilton is, we might as well support the little man. Paris Hilton, this is not a good look for you, ma'am. You may want to go talk to the higher ups. Because I think people forget that, leftists and liberals and Democrats actually stay at these hotels too.
Hilton just bent the knee to Trump. As it turns out, Hilton Hotels did not ban ICE from staying at their hotels. It was a franchisee of Hilton, and they have reversed course and have apologized. And Hilton Hotels has said that franchisee did not hold up to their values and that they are welcoming to everyone. So it looks like Trump has won this battle. So Hilton, not as great as we all thought they were.
I logged into Hilton because I had an account for a while and I wanted to delete my account and I couldn't find anything to delete my account online. So I clicked on the virtual chat and eventually talked to an agent. This is how it went. I wanted to start off by saying the virtual assistant didn't know anything about closing or canceling accounts. So I had to talk to an agent. Hi there. Thanks for reaching out. My name is Carter. I'm reviewing your chat about account. How can I help? I want to delete my entire account. All right. Let me locate your account and assist you with details. It looks like you're signed in. Am I chatting with blah? Yes. Great. Allow me a moment. May I have a reason for account closure? I no longer respect Hilton as a brand because of their capitulation to authoritarian government. We never want any of our guests to have a bad experience and are always working towards improvising your experience. I'm guessing they meant improving. This is the part where they post their script that they've already sent out publicly to everybody. Also, this hotel is independently owned and operated, and these actions were not reflective of Hilton standards or values. Hilton is and has always been a welcoming place for all. Hilton was immediately in contact with the hotel to ensure that immediate action was taken to resolve this matter, including contacting impacted guests to ensure they are accommodated. The independent hotel owner had assured us that they had fixed the problem. However, a recent video raised concerns that the hotel did not meet our standards and values. As such, we took immediate action to remove this hotel from our systems. We are engaging with all our franchises to reinforce the standards we hold them to across our system to help ensure this does not happen again. Thank you for your comments and allowing us to follow up with you. I'm with the independently owned hotel. Not reading one word I said, they continued with the script. We are actively investigating this matter with the individual hotel and can confirm that Hilton works with governments, law enforcement, and community leaders around the world to ensure our properties are open and inviting to everyone. ICE is not law enforcement. Still not listening, they continued. Please be assured we are engaging with all our franchises to reinforce the standards we hold them to across our system to ensure this doesn't happen again. You've already said that. And that's why I'm dropping Hilton. They're putting government over customers. I do understand and appreciate you contacting us for sharing your feedback, which will surely help us in improvising the stay experience for future endeavors. They meant improving again. Or maybe they mean improvising, I don't know. All right, I have successfully placed a request. Your account will be closed within 24 hours. I'd like all personal data expunged from your system. Sure, is there anything else I can help you with? Nope, thank you. And you should find another company to work for. Have a great day. Thanks for being a Hilton Honors member. Reach out if you need anything else. So just know that if you cancel your Hilton account, they're going to give you the same spiel. That's what they've been told to do.
Okay, friend, pick up the phone now. I'm trying to edit this podcast episode for y'all, but this can wait. It can wait. It can wait because it looks like we're boycotting Hilton. Interesante. That's interesting. That's interesting because if you don't know, there's a chain, a franchise-owned Hilton that is being punished for making the conscious decision to kick out ICE agents and authorities because they were causing a lot of traffic and protests outside of their establishment. So they said, you know what? Y'all all gotta go because we don't really like what y'all doing anyway. We really don't like what y'all doing anyway. And because you're here, it's just very uncomfortable for the guests. We're just going to ask you to leave. You're going to have to leave. They made that decision, and now everyone is up in arms, and they're saying, no, because Hilton the corporation did not support that choice. They said, oh, no, y'all could come back because that was wrong. And they punished them by removing them from the booking system. And so now people are saying to call Hilton and, say that was wrong. And that that hotel, I'll show you where it is if I can find it. Probably not. I don't know. They're calling and saying, this is not right. That's all I got, guys. If that's something that you want to do, hey, I'm going to tag one of the creators that is making the video or has something to say in regards to what's going to happen. Okay, bye.
So, at the end of the day, this shows how corporate decisions don't happen in a vacuum. When companies align with controversial government action, the public will respond, and sometimes the backlash is stronger than expected. The big question now is whether Hilton executive will stand their ground or reverse course before the damage becomes permanent. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.